Well, good afternoon to anyone who's kind enough to tune in and pay attention to my rantings. It's been a minute. I caught this dreaded organ crud that's been going around. So we've been under the weather, and my studio is in my shop out here, and my heat went down, so it's rather cold. So that's why I've got a whole lot of layers on. If I don't look incredibly comfortable, that's why. But we're going to do this anyways because I have issues I want to rant about. So this subject of this video is Kanye West. And yes, I call him by his full name. Call me a boomer, call me old school, call me old fashioned. It's okay. I think anybody running around changing their name every few years to try and get attention, well, it's just that. They're doing it for attention. Which leads me to my opinion on everything else that YeYe, Kanye West, is famous and infamous in the news for doing right now. So I am reminded a few years back when a rapper from my early days, from my younger days, which is aging this rapper, letting you know just how old he is, decided he was going to publicly denounce our sitting president and make all his fans not like the president also. Why? I can't think of any better reason other than an old washed up has-been celebrity wanted some relevance in today's political world. I don't really think it did much for him. I don't see much about it, flash in the pan. But celebrities tend to do this from time to time. I think they get used to the limelight. They get used to all the benefits that come with being a recognized and relevant celebrity. It becomes part of their lifestyle. And when it starts to fade away, some of them don't know how to retire. I believe that this is what Mr. West is doing right now. Why would you say that, AO? What makes you come to that conclusion? Well, look at what he's done over the past few years. Look at who he's aligned himself with. Look at where he has showed up and made sure that the press knew he was showing up there. Even to this day, even to this week, he is aligning himself, making himself visible with anyone he can find that's controversial. Again, aging myself, but looking back, I think his actions right now, he's taking a page out of the old shock jock manual. I think Howard Stern. He's probably a bad word on YouTube, but think Gavin McGinnis, because some of you may not be familiar with the fact that that's where he actually started, and that's where we won't say the word, but the PB, wink wink, idea all came from, was him being a shock jock, much to the same effect as Howard Stern did so successfully throughout the years. And now here comes Kanye, YeYe, whatever. All you guys want to change all your names all the time. Now it's just a fad, and it's not impressive. So I will call you Mr. Kanye West. So you look at where he's showing up now. Let's see, he went on Tucker Carlson, controversial. He went on the Timcast, controversial. And now he's in the news for hanging out with Alex Jones, Mr. Controversy himself. Oh yeah, let's not forget Miss Candace Owens. I myself am a fan of Candace, but another very controversial figure. And then the whole t-shirt thing at the fashion show. More theater, more drama. Now, I won't take away credit where credit's due. And the man has done obviously very, very successfully for himself. Does he need attention? No. Does he need money? No. Does he need any more notoriety? Sure he does. That's where it comes in. There's an old saying, bad publicity is better than no publicity. Doesn't matter if it's bad, good, or otherwise. If your name's in the news, you are relevant. And that's where Mr. Kanye wants to be. I think he tried to align himself with the Donald because of the controversy. I don't honestly think he could give a rip one way or another who's in the White House. And I don't think he wants to be in the White House either. No matter what he claimed, no matter how much the Trump dinner episode has led us to believe, if you have paid attention to the way he's talking lately, he doesn't want to be in the White House. But saying he wants to be in the White House, A, gives him notoriety again, puts him back in the limelight. And then we come back to aligning yourself with controversial figures. How, in today's political climate, without being Donald Trump himself, could you be any more controversial than Milo Yiannopoulos and Nick Fuentes? I think not. I think everybody in the country, even if you don't follow political activism or political extremism, knows who Milo Yiannopoulos is. You'd have to scour a little deeper to know who Nick Fuentes is. But regardless, the original point is he is a very controversial figure. So if you want to make a statement, if you want everybody to say, hey, look, there you are, first off, you interact in any way, shape, or form with Donald Trump. Second off, you surround yourself with people that are also going to create a spotlight. And that's what he's doing. In my humble opinion, I think this is all political theater. Kanye is theater, period. If you've followed his career in any way, shape, or form, everything he's done is ultra melodramatic. I don't think that his actions, his recent actions, are any different than that. I don't think there's any validity to a lot of the things that he's saying on these interviews. I think his brain is leading him to believe that this is a good course for him. But we all know celebrities, for the most part, don't live in the real world. Kanye West is a celebrity of the highest order. I watch him in these interviews and he doesn't seem to have a fluent train of thought. He can't stay on subject. His mind is here, then his mind is there, then he circles back. Most of the time these celebrities have no clue what they're doing. They just want to make a splash. They don't like seeing still waters around them because that's not what they're used to. Anyways, is he crazy? You know, I've thought so for some time, but over the last few days, I've been watching more and more, trying to come to a more educated conclusion on this. If he is crazy, I think he's crazy like a fox, as the saying goes. I think it's calculated. I think there's an end game. I think it's probably a crazy goal that he's setting himself to. I think his motives may be a little off kilter, but I don't think it's pure insanity. I think it's a need for attention. It's a craving that celebrities have to stay in the limelight, to be the center of attention. And I think Kanye tried to put himself back in the spotlight by befriending Trump, but I don't think it got the desired results. I don't think it worked as well as he thought it would. So here he is for round two. He's still surrounding himself with Trump, but I think it's more clear and more evident now that that relationship is a tool. It's a means to an end for Kanye's quest for relevance. It's just my humble opinion. Is he crazy? Jury's still out. But I think he knows what he's doing. The not so sane part comes when you ask him exactly what he thinks he's doing. His ultimate goals. I think the finish line may find itself a little shady. That's just my humble opinion. My take on the whole YeYe situation. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please stay tuned. I've got another video coming out. I'm gonna throw out my thoughts on China and the hypocrisy of American media when it comes to that subject. But for now, I'm gonna end this so I can go get warmed up. Hopefully see y'all soon. Patriot on, my friends.
You got something to say? Come on, say it.